Man, it's been a long day, man.
Where the hen dog at?
Yo, pour some E&J.
Oh, for real? When? Tonight?
Nah, not tonight, bro. I got work in the morning, man.
Nah, I don't think so.
I got slammed some boxes and whatnot.
Yeah. People's stuff.
Idiots.
Especially
females here. Oh my God, yo, they
I'm staying out of this
thirst buckets.
Stay out that way, man.
You got something to drink,
man.
man? I'm thirsty. Shit.
Back there probably do. But still. Anyway, guys, what's up? And this is the podcast, Roots to the Game equals Roots to the Fame, baby. I'm Sean. We got Josh over here.
That's right.
And then we got Green Pop right there, / Tupac.
Oh,
yo,
man.
he did this. Yo. See that? Oh man. All right, guys. So I have a question, man. So all three of us here, actually told a lot of lies before, right? Like when it comes to females, just small things, period. So my question to y'all is, why do you think people lie?
Maybe it's to protect your reputation when you think about it. There can be a lot of times where there's a situation that calls for you to stand up to the plate, and maybe you can boost your self-esteem too by lying too. There's nothing wrong with it. If you have to give yourself confidence by telling yourself something that you don't necessarily believe in, is it a bad thing? Not all the time. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not in the space right now, like where you want to be, and you can lie to yourself and say that I have everything that I want, when you really don't. But when you get everything you want, that's what projected you to get there. You know what I mean? Telling yourself that I got this, I got a girlfriend, I can do whatever I want. I got money. You keep telling yourself that, eventually you're going to believe it, and then eventually you're going to get it. That's the way the law of attraction works.
To me, man, I feel like the reason why people lie is because of the fact that, that probably helps them learn from like the main difference between the lie and the truth. In a situation. Now, when it comes to,
who's to say that you're necessarily ready for the truth too? It's like, which one would you rather hear? Would you rather hear a sugar-coated lie that makes you feel more comfortable, or would you rather hear, the truth, which you're going to, blatantly put to the side?
You'll find out the truth one day, unless they tell you. You know what I mean?
So
you'll always be a person that's ready to, divert back to your ways again.
So if you had a girlfriend, right, or if a female had a boyfriend, would you lie to like the next, thirst bucket? I'm sorry, but females, yeah. Well, period.
So would you lie and say that you didn't have a girlfriend? Is that what you're saying?
Lie regarding
that's
your
what I'm saying.
status?
Yeah.
I wouldn't, man, because she's gonna find out. She's gonna go on the Instagram, the Twitter, Facebook.
Yeah, they're the greatest detectives.
Yeah, man. It's like Scotland Yard over here.
They'll be eating you alive too. But that's a very big lie right there. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, lying, it comes.
You gotta keep that up too. You be like,
in numbers of capacities a lot of times too. So it holds a greater effect on you.
Maybe me and your girlfriend should go out. I'm like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah. Well, to me, I think the reason why guys lie about having a girlfriend is because they still want to have their player cards, like, just still there, literally. Yeah. But when it comes to females, it's literally two things. It's one, it's the fact that she is going through something with her boyfriend, her whole entire marriage, or B, she's just trying to find a way to get out. So instead of her thinking about all the consequences, and this goes for guys too, they just want to do it in a sex card.
I think it depends on the context that you have to elaborate it on, because there's a lot of times where you can seek great friendships into either lying to boost yourself up than telling the person the truth, because you never know. Like, you never know what a person's reaction might be too. Like, maybe if you're a person, you're lying about your social status, and you tell the girl that you have a boyfriend, then a little bit later when you tell her the truth. Maybe she might not be mad, maybe she will be mad, but like I said, in the end, you could find like a potential, good friend too. It all depends on the person's,
Depends on their character.
yeah.
Right.
Like what they stand up for and shit too.
There was a philosopher that said, he said the most beautiful thing about the qualities of friendship is to understand and be understood.
That's what we.
So a lot of times
that's
it
what we
takes
want.
reciprocation.
I mean,
Honesty.
if you lie, I mean, it could be. If it depends on if like what type of lie it is.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
doesn't always build up because a lot of times it allows you to feel more. How should you say it?
You feel empowered if you lie and get away with it, don't you?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
to me though, I mean,
Especially with a female.
I think the main reason
You always
why
have to sell
people
an impression of
lie,
yourself.
but to me, I think the main reason why people actually lie is to protect that person's feelings. You know what I mean? But would you rather lie to protect that person's feelings, or would you rather be honest with that person and then just be like, oh, I did such here, so how do you feel? And then, that person be like, oh, well, you ain't shit, this, that, and the third, and then boom, just bad things comes. You know what I mean?
It's not necessarily lying because it's like everyone, when we was talking about earlier, everyone when they make a first impression of themselves too, they're always overselling an image of what they seek to be. But it's like when you're really around that person 24/7, they're not meeting the expectations of what you thought they were. It's like that's kind of like a lie too, isn't it? You're basically perpetuating an image that was given to you. So I mean, it's like everyone lies on different levels, but it's all correlated on scales though.
If you say you're like I told a girl I work for FedEx, like she immediately thinks I'm a courier. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no, I'm not a courier.
Because of the money wise.
Yeah, because of the money wise. I was like, I work in a warehouse. I mean, I could be dead honest with her and be like, I flip boxes and push them for a living. I could tell her that. I'd be like, it's not. I don't have my own van. I don't drive everywhere and everything like that. I'm not an aircraft person either.
No, but nowadays it's like when you tell a female, oh, that I'm basically at Amazon, FedEx, UPS even, they are just thinking one thing, all about the money. Like how can you actually take care of her needs or her bills, as a matter of fact. And
she better be talking about birds if she want me to take care of the bills, man. Please.
Yeah, but when I say that though, it's like it's not me technically throwing shots at females, man. It's because trust me, I know certain females that would actually go down that path when I simply tell them, oh, I work at FedEx, I work around 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 3 a.m., even like, just to work so damn hard for, you know what I mean? And then, like all those paychecks just go down the freaking drain.
I can't do that, man. I mean, with the money we have, money we make, we have to take care of ourselves first. I'm not gonna put some of their needs ahead of mine. Yeah. To be honest, and then that's right there. Would you lie to a female and say, oh, I'm gonna take care of you first and foremost? That's a lie. Like, you got to take care of yourself too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to maintain.
Yeah, and see, the thing is though, like, look, I think another reason why is because I think because of what the people did to them before, like they think that it's okay, like to actually do that exact same thing to about a few people, like
they can see
in the
normal.
near future,
the normal
just
habit
down the line for sure, like So, I mean, it's just a thing called you got to be honest here, like, you know what I mean? Rather it's with family, or rather it's with your girl, your man, or just period. I mean,
yeah, well, people, they can't stop, compensating because they're always overthinking of what, other people's opinions of them are. So It's like I said before, they always feel the need to try to sell you an image.
They want to project that image onto you. You know what I
Right.
mean? They want you to think of them as this and that. You don't need that, man. It takes a lot of energy to do that. It takes a lot of energy to lie, man.
It's
does take a lot of
necessary too.
energy.
It's like, why are you so fixated on money when money doesn't always bring happiness necessarily?
You look at some homeless people, bro. They're smiling. They're enjoying themselves. They're drinking. They're smoking cigarettes. They're fucking enjoying themselves. They don't have
The
money.
more money you make, isn't it required for you to pay more bills, right?
Yeah, they don't have responsibility.
Oh yeah,
They
like
just
bills and
worry about
and-
getting
and-
food.
Yeah,
More money you
food
make,
and it's then
More
yeah.
stressful you gonna
More
be.
money, more problems, man.
Yeah.
B.I.G. song, right?
Yes, sir.
What you know about that, man?
Man,
Wait,
man, look.
what are you trying to say?
How old are you again? Yeah, right.
Oh,
Oof. So, all right. So, let me ask y'all this real fast. So, let's say that your girl actually goes out to a nice club, right?
mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
Oh man. All right. So,
She better not be going to a nice club.
All right, so-
by herself.
Better
or
not be
with
no
a-
men there, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Better
Better be an
with
all
this,
female
All right, so
club.
look. All right. So look at this, right?
You can't even trust that.
Yeah, I know. Yo, true. That'd be worse.
You can't
That'd be
even
worse.
trust that.
Oh
So
my
wait,
God.
all right, so she's with like, probably like 5 of her female friends, right?
Yeah.
They go out and they just drink, right?
hmm
And then there'll be about a few guys there, you know, just want to talk to
It's a
them.
red flag, bunny.
Do you actually trust them though?
Her friends?
Like to be
Trust your girl.
your girl, like to be like, oh well, you know what? I actually have a boyfriend, at the crib, so
No, I don't trust her, and when she come home, the locks are gonna be changed, man. That's it. You're going out, and I find you anywhere, and there are guys there, man. That's about it, man. 'Cause all it takes is one chance
Why
to
does
make a mistake.
Why
like
does
that.
she have to go out with her friends? Are her friends single? Because if their friends are single, they're gonna want her to be single so they can all go out with each other and party. They'll probably negatively influence her.
All right, so
To go
wait a
against
minute,
you.
so
Why does there have to be drinks involved every time just to have a good time?
Yeah, go out and play board games or something.
wait a minute, hold up. So what y'all are telling me is that even if y'all got to know her first before like she even goes out, right?
hmm
Y'all still don't trust her in that situation?
No, because she has all 5 of her friends are gonna peer pressure her, and all these guys are gonna peer pressure her, and the situation is gonna be too much
You
for
gotta
her.
say no too, because you know how sneaky and malevolent men can be too. To make sure, like any greedy guy is going to make sure that he finds a female attractive, that he's going to,
And what do men
get
go
up
to the
on that,
club
he's
for? They don't go out to hang out with other men.
And they go out to drinks and for females.
Exactly. So you know their intentions. They're gonna try to
Females know that
finesse
too. Why
that.
do you think they want to make sure? They want to make sure that they receive attention from other women and other men too. So they're going to make sure that they get those needs met. They're
And-
going to go out and go get it.
If she's the prettiest one out of the group, red flag. No way, no how I would
So
let that happen.
then that should tell y'all that what's the point of y'all being in a relationship with her, right?
Well, you know the person's tendencies when you get into the relationship. Like, do you have a homebody, or do you have a girl that always likes to go outside and be like, "Hey, honey, I see you like a little bit later the next
Yeah.
day or something like that."
I'll
Like, you
see
get
you
one
tomorrow
of those type of
morning.
girls. Like, you
You
can
don't have
draw
to.
conclusions. of what
Once
she's
you get in a
doing.
relationship, you don't have to go out that much unless you're going out together. Why can't you go to the club with her and her friends?
That's like, let me ask you this question.
I would go with them.
Would you allow your girlfriend to have a male trainer, personal trainer?
What the hell is that? What the hell?
Oh,
male
man.
personal
What are we
trainer.
gay or something, yo? Like
that's-
what
that's
the what the
equivalent.
hell?
His name's Stefan or something. Some like guy from like.
Don't
Europe.
you mean by
He,
a female trainer?
I'm here to-
Women have male personal trainers too. You never heard of that?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Women have male personal trainers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They probably be having sex with them.
wait.
It's the guy in
Hold
GTA.
up. Wait,
What-
hold up.
what's the
Go
guy
back.
in
Go back
Grand
to.
Theft Auto?
Never heard of that, right?
Wait. No, hold up, James. Ask that question one more time.
That's equivalent to
No.
saying,
Before that, what did
Would
you
you-
actually ask us?
would you let your woman have a male personal trainer?
I have
That's
to.
equivalent.
I have to watch your squat for you. Let me make sure you have perfect form on your squat.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I don't have
Though.
time for all that.
Before that though.
I'll train you.
Listen though. But what about your insecurities? Would you like?
Yeah, your insecurities can be very apparent too, but it doesn't stop the situation that's about to go down though.
Now, if she has a male personal trainer,
It
can you have
depends
a
on how you
female
handle it.
personal trainer? Would you be all right with that?
This goes 50-50 then, right?
Yeah, it would. If she wants a male personal
So-
trainer, but then we're at war with each other. We're trying to be like,
So
you know.
so y'all be open to, having an open relationship. That's monogamy, right?
How
Yeah,
many
to
times
a
a week
certain point,
does she work
yeah,
out with
but-
the trainer too? That's what I want to know.
But this actually goes back to
I don't think
My
nobody,
point,
I don't think nobody will
actually-
be secure with that though. Because come on, you want people running around behind your back, not knowing what they're doing. Then all of a sudden, it's going to lead to more escalation and more stress too. You're going to want to talk to your guy friends about it too, and they're going to pump your head up into figuring out solutions for you. Then you're going to be going through her phone. You're going to be finding out messages. You can be like, I knew it all along.
so wait a minute. So wait a minute. So
Who's this guy here?
real quick.
That's my father.
Why is he behind her like that?
Yeah,
Like,
what the fuck's he doing?
Real quick though.
Yeah.
So how can you tell when something is going on with your girl?
Sneaky behavior. They don't like to get intimate with you no more.
Yeah, the attraction is gone. Like she doesn't call you baby. She doesn't be like texting you like good morning and all that kind of
Always
shit.
creating scenarios out of nowhere. They're always trying to create, they're always trying to
They're
create
trying to blame
space
it on
between
you.
two.
They're trying to
Yeah.
blame it on you, saying that, oh, you're the reason why this relationship is
They
failing.
want more space. Give me my space. I'm already
So-
somebody else.
So all right. So here's the thing though. Would you go through her phone just to seek evidence?
Sheesh.
Without telling without telling her? Without
Well,
telling her?
actually, I will.
They got an app for that, don't they?
This is gonna make me seem like a bad person too, but
Oh God. Well,
I could
go
probably,
ahead.
I probably
No,
could
let's say it.
manipulate her into using her phone, then go through her messages real quick if I had to. But if need be, I already know the behaviors of what type of woman I'm dealing with. So it's like, you know what you're getting yourself into with these type of situations about allowing these boundaries to go too far. You know, like, you don't want your woman that's going out too much and then she's around other females too, because
Okay.
other females are going to make her feel, more youthful, and they want her to indulge in the same activities that they want.
Drinking and meeting men.
Because at the same
All
time,
right,
your girl
so-
doesn't have no say so in the matter. She's just gonna go along with it because
So wait a minute. So, all right. So this is how I would technically do things. I would tell from her body language, like this. When I was in a relationship a few years ago, when the whole cheating thing started to go in, I started to realize something. There was more arguments between us. And then on top of all that, when me and her, and again, I'm not saying no names at all, even though that I could, but I choose not to.
Could, but I would, but I can't.
Yeah. So when I started to add 2 and 2 all together, I'm like this. I'm like, all right, something is up. Instead of me asking her, it's because deep down to me, I already know what the type of lie like that she would tell me. I just go straight to her phone technically. And then when you see
the evidence.
sexual things
Yeah.
going on, like from top to bottom, that should tell you once and for all that they're like, hey,
Caught red-handed.
they
wrap.
had sex. Just like this movie called The Best Man, right? Morris Chestnut is my number one favorite actor of all time for sure. He was in the bathroom because one of his mans actually wrote a book about him having sex with his wife.
Ooh.
Now, it took Morris a long ass time just to be like, let me see. So look, he actually locked himself into the freaking bathroom and just read the book, was just sweating like freaking crazy. So
Balls.
he started to have visions. He like, all right, so How did this happen? So,
Chapter 2.
mind you,
What do you have?
Morris Chestnut actually cheated on his wife first.
Ooh.
But the
Revenge
wife
cheating.
came back. Instead of her having sex with his best man, no. Instead of her having sex with a different dude that, Morris Chestnut just does not even know about, she went to his best man. Now, she had on a freaking bathrobe. His best man, was just trying to finish, some work stuff, right? Now, she started to be like this.
He was finishing work.
Arms.
Stuff, right?
I'm talking about like this.
Putting in work.
Arms around his freaking neck like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And after that, she started kissing on his freaking neck, his freaking ear. And then all of a sudden, bam. And then about 2 minutes later, Morris came in there and just whooped his ass. Just like that. But
Your
At
best
least let the
man.
guy finish first, man.
what you mean? Wait, no. What you mean? What you mean? Wait, what you
You
mean?
gotta let him get that nut before you kick his butt.
Oh man. Oh, y'all like that now? Come on, man. Oh my God. So, all right, so let me ask y'all this then. How do y'all handle that situation? Picture yourself real fast into all that situation that I literally just
So you
explained.
walk into them having sex?
No.
Oh, you walk in,
Like
you
you
walk
like-
into them getting too touchy, I guess, right? Getting physical.
No. Look. All right. So let's say that y'all had went through her phone, right? And then you started to see weird conversations, right? As
Yes,
in
sir.
sexual conversations, add to stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do y'all handle it?
I can handle it 2 ways, man.
Okay. Explain it then.
I probably could just.
Green pop. Go ahead. Explain it.
You had to confront her about it somehow.
Mm.
Or you don't even have to confront her about it because I don't want to hear it no more, man. I could just leave all the stuff out on the studio and just get out. That's it.
I'll do her a
I don't wanna
favor
hear no
though.
excuses no more.
I'll
I
pack
don't-
her bags for her.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you justify
Really?
your stupidity in your
Yeah.
actions.
Yeah. Why are you texting something sexual to that? And then you see
know
us
what
on
you're getting
cheaters all the
yourself into
time,
when
man.
you're texting and meeting with guys late
We were
at
just
night.
Exactly.
talking.
Well,
we were just talking.
Guys too, yeah. I mean, like
Yeah.
that exact same thing. But this is how I would probably handle this whole entire situation.
I don't want to hear it.
I would be like this. All right. So you actually texted him, right? And you actually cheated on me, right? She says, well, it did not go down like that. I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm like,
It's
all right.
yes or no.
All right, so
You
all right,
just
so
ask a
look.
simple question like, what's
You
this
did
right
not
here?
so wait a minute. So you did not think about
You.
all the consequences?
Yeah, she didn't
You
think
did
about
not
you.
you did not think about my feelings or any of that BS. So here's the thing. Since you had sex with him, since you texted him, and since you did not think about any of those things, you could just go right along and you can simply have him. But just know that when you don't get a single text from me, a single call from me, or when I don't see you no more, I want you to really think about it. And then what is actually going to make this worse is that if you actually see me with a different female that is actually treating me way better than you did, right? Yo, that's how my revenge works. Yo, trust me, because so far, because I literally have probably about 5 or 6 females that are technically still trying to get at me because of what they had done to me. So when I don't pay them no mind, guess what? They be like, hey, well, I was
they're
just
even more attracted to you now.
thinking about you, and the whole situation, as in other words, trying to take a trip down memory lane, time and time
Memory lane
again.
is closed.
Oh yeah,
Fuck that.
it's been closed.
Yeah.
So oh man, but
take a detour somewhere else,
But
away from me.
But like, you know, like this is why I think that people needs to learn how to communicate with your partner first before anything goes down.
Yeah, you
start
start
this is
needing
line, you
nip
know,
that in the
escalates to-
bud, man. You gotta be like, listen, like, wow, don't even start questioning anything. Just let them know the intention of you're not gonna deal with any of that.
Sad thing is, man,
Nothing
when
wrong with questioning things.
those 5 or 6 females though, I mean, like texting me like a while ago
Mm-hmm.
with this crap, I'm like this. I'm like, So karma. So wait a minute. So karma is a, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
So now because that same guy that you cheated on me with is not treating you right, you want me to basically fill in his shoes then, right?
Yeah.
No, I can't even do that. I mean, sorry, I just can't do that.
I mean, have some self-respect. If you're looking for somebody to treat you right, treat yourself right first.
Treat
Don't
yourself
be a
right
hoe.
first before anything.
Don't be a hoe.
And you got to be honest with yourself first.
Yeah. Expect honesty from somebody else, but you're lying all the time.
It's like I said,
That's a problem.
It's ridiculous.
Curiosity is at peak when you're into a relationship. 'Cause you want to know the exact qualities of the person that you're dealing with. You want to know the tendencies of, you know, their behaviors or where it comes from. So it's natural for them to project anything outwards that they have inside, you know, like whatever they're feeling at the present moment, they're going to, you know, feel the need to expense it.
All right, so last thing, guys. All right, so all three of us will actually tell them too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is the worst painful / lie that you ever heard that had got you that took you a long time for you to just get over? Rather it's with a female, rather it's just anything, period.
Oh man, it's gotta be when this one girl lied about having feelings for me. This was in 8th grade though. This was in 8th grade.
Oh jeez, man, years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was painful at the time, but I got over that immediately. Because when I went into high school, it was different. Because I didn't see her anymore. You know what I mean? But
I probably would say something similar, but I can't think of nothing right now.
I would say, you know, when this female actually lied to my face and saying that she was going to like her female friend's house. And look, here's the most craziest thing though. She texted me how she felt about me, right? Now, a week later, we actually met up in person. Now, she was like, hey, you know, I gotta tell you something, because I was not completely real with you. While I was texting you about how I felt about you, during that time, I was actually cheating on you. She was actually sitting on this dude's top.
so she is expressing her feelings out.
While
while
she
she's
was
getting
on
something
top
else.
of, yeah, exactly. While
So
she was
it's like
on
it's
top of
conveyor belt,
him
it's a circular pattern.
doing this stuff,
Yeah.
she was on top of him and she was getting it apparently, and then boom.
She's making room for his feelings and she's letting feelings out for you.
Right. And so when she said that to me,
Motherfucker. Ain't that some shit?
Oh man.
Oh, my
so
God.
when oh my God.
That
yo.
sucks.
High
man.
standards when it comes to
That's
dealing with people
messed
too.
up.
You don't want people to, you know, over exceed your expectations all the time too, because then it's like you're not gonna be used to, you know, dealing with those type of manipulative liars all the time too. Like, you want people to tell you the wholehearted truth all the time, but then
It's not gonna
if
happen.
they don't, it's like you gotta expect it from them. Like, you expect people to not tell you the truth all the time too.
Right. And
Like, when
see,
it comes to dealing with putting people in your life, yeah.
now this is how I had handled the old situation right there. I was like, listen, okay, you know, you did exactly what you did, but I cannot be with you no more.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, look, the good side of me, I was like, all right, well, listen, I am not going to let another man, another human being come in between us. But at the same time, it's like two things. One, how much more fight do I really have inside of me? Right after she actually told me this, and when is enough going to be enough for you?
Yeah, you gotta have a limit.
Yeah, and so
Some people don't
that
see it
took
that
me
way.
that took me like, I mean, such a very long time though, like, to get over it. And then after that, man, like,
You gotta think, like, some people are basically empty shells and they're walking around just
Sucking
Getting-
people, the energy out of other people just to
getting
compensate for
sexually
it.
objectified because they think that's the only real way that they can feel love is through sex.
It looks like people who
Yeah.
like to get beat up and like that.
Mhm.
They want to feel that physical contact, and they want to, because they're emotionally
That's how they
scarred.
equate physical, you know.
They can't separate the two, physical and emotional.
now, this is what I will say. What will actually get to that person is that when they see you happy,
That's
and then they will try to
Satisfying.
find every single like note in every chapter just to go ahead and then try to break that up, because that person wants you back.
yeah, because they saw that you accomplished something that they thought that you weren't going to be able to accomplish, which is happiness with somebody else.
Right.
They don't want to see you happy. This goes for men and women too. It go
Absolutely.
both ways. It go both ways.
Yeah, stop trying to be a
Especially
sexist.
for
What?
men. I
No
mean, like,
sexist.
that's
I'm not
for
being
sure.
sexist.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be no sexist.
I'm not
Oh.
being sexist.
Oh man.
Don't be no racist, no sexist.
You know about those.
Man, I need some hen dog. Got me chopped out here, bro. I'll be honest with
Jesus
you.
Christ,
But-
why you saying that?
But let me close this out though by saying this: if y'all actually think getting revenge with that person is to simply lie to that person, you got another thing coming. Because
That's true.
once you do that, all of that crap right there will backfire on you
Yeah, the best revenge
when
is
this is all said and done.
the best revenge is to just let it sit.
Yeah, and the best revenge is for you to just move on, whether it's with somebody else or just by yourself. Period.
Yeah, 'cause that's like you trying to throw, a hot coal with the intention of trying to hit someone. I read a quote like that. You throw hot coal and your intention is to hit someone, feels like you're the fool that's getting burned by it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the same
that's
thing
just-
with anger too.
Yeah, right.
You end up getting burned by the.
That's
the-
just like
the
with you throwing hot grits on people's face like that. When you feel it, yo, when you feel that burn though, it's like you actually felt
Well,
every
it had to be
single
grits, why couldn't it be
consequence.
oatmeal?
Man, same thing. Damn, I mean, like grits,
Hey,
oatmeal,
what-
cream of wheat,
Yeah, it could be anything, man.
Jesus Christ.
home fries.
Jesus.
Oh wait, no, my bad. Look, period. I mean,
Yeah, it could be
look,
anything.
like once you feel that burn though, it's like you felt every single consequence.
No, you do.
You feel it every single time. You like, damn, why did I even
And you
think
compare
about
it.
lying to that person?
And you compare it
Yeah,
to the previous time that you felt that.
right.
It's
There's
messed
more
up.
ways that you can express anger because there's always a form of regret bottling up over and over again.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of bottling up, man, I need some hen dog. I'll be honest with
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of food, man, I
I'm
ain't
hungry.
definitely hungry, dude. Yeah,
you.
like, man.
Jeez. All this talking about lying.
With that being said, man, look, just be real and just tell the truth, please.
Mhm.
Because if you don't, like I literally just said here about the whole hot grits and oatmeal and cream of wheat and all that BS, you will feel
grandma made
every
that.
single inch of the burn on your face. Yo,
That's my grandmother's. What are you talking about? That's a recipe.
now, with that whole hot grits though, yo,
Yeah.
I had actually got that from Tyler Perry movie.
Jesus.
What's it called, yo?
My mama.
Medea's family.
Medea's family reunion.
Yo. So
Yeah, one
she
of
was
them.
like, ah! I was like, oh my god.
Put some grits in that motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah. Oof. Hot cheese and all that. Ew.
I love it. Yeah.
Hot cheese and
It's burning you. Could get 3rd-degree burns. Get some grits.
man, like bump after bump though on your face.
Oh my god.
Woo. Yo, and see, and sad thing is though, this guy was like, oh, burns, yeah. I was like, no, okay, yeah. So, don't do it, man. All right.
Yeah, don't lie.
Anyway, man, thank you to all the viewers, man, that has been viewing
Of course.
all the videos. This is our 10th video. You know, we've been doing this for the past
Couple months.
couple months now, I think. Shout out to the love and the support that we actually get from y'all, especially family. But you know, of course, Kabir, Cal, Anthony, man, Valentine, Dom, shoot, Suge Knight over here, and
That's right.
Green Pac over here too, man.
West Coast.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Jesus Christ.
All right, y'all. Stay tuned until next Friday.
All right, yo.